23. What's the deal, bro? What's going on? What's popping? Appreciate you coming through. Coming up in here, you know what to do. Hit that like button, baby. We're gonna chop it up. Chop it up a little something, something. Bake 215 was good. you said he said you be seeing a bunch of cash apps like $400 for nothing but a bunch of Negroes. Wow. Ty, what's good? Yeah, the weather is definitely nice out, man. I was out all day and it's beautiful out there. About time. We needed something like this. And Will, what's the deal? What's popping? Let some more people get up in here and we're gonna chop it up about a topic that's real. The simping and hyping up women that are fours, letting them think they tens has been a problem for a long time now. And sometimes you gotta keep it real and tell the truth. You know, but you know how it go online now. It's like you try to get censored. You know what I mean? People try to censor you or whatever when you keep it real. But what you gonna do? It is what it is. Jay Samuels. Goddamn Jay. Goddamn Samuels. What's the deal? What's the deal, family? What's going on? How's everybody day going so far, man? I hope it's going well. Hope everybody is good. And I don't some one of my subscribers sent me a clip of Crip Mac fighting some guy in Adam 22's backyard. I don't know if the video real or not. Like I don't know if they were just playing. Now the guy that was fighting them, they had boxing gloves on, and I think he trains as a boxer or MMA or something like that. But I don't know if it was scripted or not because he hit him with a gut shot and then hit him. I think hit him in the face shot, and then Crip Mac fell to the ground. Now we already know Crip Mac basically can't fight. He just big for nothing. But sometimes they do stuff just for content too. But maybe y'all know more about it than I do. But they had sent it to me. I had seen it, and I'm not surprised. I give Crip Mac credit. He has a lot of heart, but he has no footwork. He just big for nothing. There's no way of putting that. And I seen Pat Poose did a freestyle dissing 50 Cent. Now, this is my thing. I ain't got no love for 50 because how 50 be moving. But if I was Pat, I would stay out of this one because at the end of the day, it's too much ammunition for him to come at you. Like he can come at you about your chick cheating with the ball, with the beaver teeth, the battle rapper with the beaver teeth. He can get on you about you being the house husband type shit, like you broke. He get on you that you never had no real hits. Now Pat Poose is a spitter. He's definitely thorough, but for whatever reason, he can't put together a hit record. I don't know what it is. Now that song he had with Lil Wayne was hot, but I don't know. But it's just too much material for 50 Cent. So if I was Pap, I kind of would have stayed out of that because it's too much he can clown you on, and he going to basically it's going to end bad for you. I just can see that. I just got to keep it real. I got to call it down the middle. I can't even lie. And then Carissa talking about she can beat the other boxer boy, and I'm like, you forgot you got knocked out in sparring by a dude that Rolly knocked out. You can't no woman beat no man, no trained man. Like we hit too hard. And they got mad at Shannon Sharp because Shannon just kept it real. One of the times that Shannon kept it real, and he said, no disrespect to you, but you it's different with man's strength versus the woman's strength. Just because you look like a man don't mean you can beat a man. And she been already dropped in sparring. The video's still out there. When she got dropped, she tried to stab the bull. She got mad behind the scenes, they said, because she was talking all that trash. He hit her with a stiff punch. And she won timber. So it is what it is with that. And then all this goat talk. I gotta get this off my chest. I'm sorry. Carissa Shields is not no fucking GOAT. We got to stop with that. First of all, you don't even got no your knockout ratio is low. How many knockouts she got altogether? Like four, three, four. Like Layla Ali was knocking people out. Hey, Layla Ali is the woman GOAT of women's boxing. All they hyping this girl up, talking about some she the GOAT. She is not the fucking GOAT. How you gonna be the GOAT and your knockout ratio is super low? You ain't knocking nobody out. So I'm tired of the people just kissing her ass because she got a lot of mouth. Like she's a good boxer. She's not the GOAT. If she would have fought Layla Ali in her prime, Layla Ali would have schooled that girl. I'm sorry. That's just the truth, man. If you know, you know. You know, so she need to go somewhere and sit the fuck down, man, and get a makeover or something. Do something. Like I don't know. I don't like manly ass women, you know. Be a woman. All that manly shit and thinking you can beat men. Ain't no way in the world. I ain't no boxer. I don't play boxing because boxing is nothing to play with. But ain't no woman, I don't give a fuck, you a woman boxer. Ain't no woman gonna beat me. Because all I gotta do is catch you one, two times. That's it. Hit you in your titty, hit you in that chin, it's over with. There's no way, I don't give a fuck who you are. I ain't losing to no chick. And then a professional man at that? Come on, man. Talking about something you can beat up Rolly and come on. You can even beat the dude you was sparring with. He dropped you with one stiff punch. Like she's a fraud, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm not a fan of hers. I'm just gonna keep it 100, man. I like Pat Poof's freestyle, and I like it. He definitely can rap his ass off, but for whatever reason, he can't make a hit. I don't know why. So even though I'm not a fan of 50 like that, like far as like I'm not a fan of what 50 been doing. Let's say that I do like 50 Cent music. I do like his stuff with the shows, but I don't like his behavior. You know, last few years how he's been moving. But I got to keep it 1,000 with y'all. That's the battle he gonna lose. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much stuff that 50 can say, and then Carissa gonna want to fight, and you know, and damn well you can't beat 50 Cent. Cut it out. Cut it out. So it is. It is what it is with that, man. I just wanted to get that part um, off my chest. I know all this. She the goat. She the goat. No, see, it's almost like how these simps be hyping up these women, telling them they dime pieces when they really threes and fours, and they fours with makeup. And it's like, are you kidding me? Like, stop playing with me, man. It's real um out of pocket for real. Yeah, I seen that, Samuel. Yeah. Tretch and Pepper daughter got knocked out. She thought she can go play boxing and got beat by a real boxer. Um, yeah, you saw that bait, man. Yeah, I did see her daughter get knocked out one. On board TV, I seen that, and I was like, wow, it was disgusting. That's why you can't play boxing. You can't just think you can go up there and it's not sweet like that. It's boxing and street fighting are two different things. A skilled boxer, it could be the most garbage boxer you think garbage, but a skilled boxer, he will whoop your ass. You can't play boxing. You can't do it. It's the same thing when you use this analogy. It's the same thing when you have um a guy in the NBA that sit on the bench that never get no playing time, the 12th man on the bench. He will cook you. He's one of the best in the world. You got to remember that, and people keep forgetting that. You keep forgetting that. D, what's up, boo? Info, what's the deal, bro? It's ridiculous, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story in a little bit too. It's gonna have y'all laughing. But I'm gonna tell you the first part of it. It's the mystery of the trash. So yesterday, I'm sitting in my man cave, and I'm talking on the phone with my homegirl, and my line clicked. So I'm like, with my neighbor, and normally he don't call me unless something going on or whatever. You know, because sometimes he'll hit me up like during football season or something like that. Oh, you been made that mochi? Oh, it's a big cup. And then so he hit me up, and he was like, he said, "Yo, man, somebody put trash on our walkway." So I'm like, "What?" So I go outside, I see like somebody dumped a bunch of recycled shit that's all on our walkway, right? So I'm like, the fuck? So the recycle bin had the address that's right across the street, but they wasn't home. So I'm like, well, why would they do it? Even though, they don't really fuck with us like that. They half ass speak, but I don't see him and his wife and the two kids. I just don't see them. It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So um, of course we kind of mad about it because we're like, what's going on? So we wait for them to come home. So me, him, and my neighbor wife, we went over there and they was like, you could tell they was like blindsided by it because they were just like, hey, we wouldn't do nothing like that, and we've been gone all day long. Like we wasn't even home. And so I was like, yeah, I kind of figured that, like, but somebody definitely did it because um it ain't this come out. It's not like we had a tornado wind that could blow it all the way across the street. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll be some crazy shit. So um he was like, oh, was it check y'all cameras, but it wasn't us, whatever, whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So today, um, he came and knocked on my neighbor's door. I wasn't home. And he was just like, yeah, I just want to let you know, man, I wouldn't do nothing like that, whatever, whatever. And he was like, yeah, because um, the cops came put a sticker on my wife's vehicle saying it's abandoned vehicle, this, that, and the other. So I'm sitting back laughing when he told me because I'm the one called. I've been called because I don't play that shit. You ain't gonna park no vehicle on the block, right? And that shit just sitting there for months. And to the point where it got a flat tire, that brings down property value. If I was to do that shit, a black man, it'll be a problem. So since y'all half-ass speak and be acting funny and all that shit, I put a call in and they came put a sticker on that motherfucker and they was like, either you move this motherfucker and get it running, or we're gonna tow it because the sticker's got 2022 on it. We in 2026. What type of trifling shit are you on that your inspection sticker's got 822 on it? So now when I came home today, they was out there working on a car. I'm cracking the fucker, but I didn't know what was going on at the time. I'd seen them working on a car. So when I talked to my neighbor, he was like, yeah, he had said someone must have called or reported it. But he was like, I got to try to move the car because the police said it's a considered a junk vehicle. And he probably definitely thinking it was me or my neighbor because what a coincidence, this shit just happened yesterday. I've been put them reports in. I put them reports in a minute ago. But they Philly PD take their time, how that shit go. But we trying to figure out. So uh a fucking what a coincidence. Both our ring cameras batteries was fucking dead. We didn't charge the fucking batteries on them. Right. So and I've been though I had to charge my shit. I was just being lazy. So and his wasn't because we were the court exactly who did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the mystery of the fucking recycle bin trash or whatever. I don't personally think they did it. I don't know because it's hard to say like why would they do that. But then again, a part of me think like I don't know when did the cops put that sticker on there? Because they put it on there prior. He could have did it out of retaliation. I don't know, but I just wanted to share that with y'all. It was some comedy gold and shit. And I was standing in the door just watching them try to work on a vehicle. I'm like, oh, now it take for a cop to put a sticker on your shit for you to try to move the vehicle. We don't do that shit around here. Ain't no abandoned vehicles on the block. Either you get that motherfucker moving or get it towed. Or I'm gonna get it towed. I mean, I'm gonna get like white people, how they do to us. You gotta do to them. They do the same shit to us. Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, Will Cox. I never got the code coming, but it didn't come. You know what I'm saying? Jay, E man, what's the deal? Pool man, what's the deal? Queen, Shay, what's going on? Chef, what's going on? Uh He said 85% of these women have been ran through. He said might as well stop being a sucker in love and thinking she only yours. Um, yeah, I did see something about the White Howard wife video with the bag of coke or some shit. Um, I didn't really look at it because, to be honest with you, I didn't really care. The White Howard bisexual, he got a lot of shit going on with him. Um, yeah, he said these simps just want some pussy. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a difference of capping a woman up when you want some pussy, right? Versus like hyping them up where these fours thinking they tens, and it got out of control. You know, I remember back in the day. You know, you and me, the shorty. She got a body, but she ugly. She looked like you know, like damn, don't you want to do it in the face? But the body is telling me yes. You know what I'm saying? The body's telling me yes, but the face, you know the word. So um, you would say whatever to get them draws, but these chicks now, it's listen. I feel sorry for some of you younger people because it's like my man said, a lot of these broads been ran through, and they it's I mean everybody gonna have somebody. I mean, let's keep it 100. Unless you find you a virgin, everybody got a pass. But some of these women got a lot of miles on that poom poom. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of miles on that kitty cat. I mean, they got them Al Bundy miles that he had on the Dodge, like um, real out of pocket, man. And yeah, real out of pocket. But yeah, back what I was saying real quick. Yeah, I fixed it though. I put that I fixed my ring camera. I said fuck that shit. I fixed it. So that way anybody else want to dump some trash, I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have it on video. That shit had me hot. Like what the fuck type time you on? But real talk, Jay. He said they got a high expectation. They don't even meet themselves along with certain lifestyles. They're unrealistic for average Americans. Yeah, and you're right. I'm glad you said that. Let me expand on that a little bit. Yeah, you do get some of these women that have a lifestyle of luxury and want all these things, but they're not bringing nothing to the table but some beat up, wide, deep ass coochie and some top, some sloppy toppy. That's all you bring to the table. Let me tell you something, fellas, and it's gonna be some real shit. If you're dealing with a woman and make sure she on your level. That way, if y'all come together as one, y'all can build each other up and no one is lacking. If you with a woman and all she can bring to the table is sex, and she really ain't got her stuff together, and she's of age, meaning like a certain age where she should be, she should have something, then run away or don't take it personal because some of these women will get with you and they see what you have got going. They see what you got going on. You got your car, you got your job, you got a nice crib, you got your own. You're doing what you're supposed to do as a grown person, and then they want to leech off of you. And you see some of these videos. Now, some of these videos you see is stage where they be out all out at dinner, and shorty be like, "Oh, you're not gonna pay for my girlfriend." Some of that shit stage, and some of it be real. And you get some simp guys, they be like, "Oh yeah, I got you." No, 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 fellas, don't do it. Don't do it. If you're taking a woman out and she want to bring her friends, if you allow them friends to come, make sure they have their own money. Don't be no fucking simp and paying for all of them. And because once you do that, what's going to happen? They're going to expect you to keep doing that. Once you start off a certain way, that's what they're going to expect. They're going to always expect you to do it, and that's real. That's real shit. Real talk, info. Jay said most Americans live paycheck to paycheck. That's absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Well, see, what kind of woman would basically just come out the sky blue and want you to pay for her girlfriends anyway? That's some sucker shit. Like, now, what if the tables was turned? What if the tables was turned, and you said, "Hey, shorty, hey, baby, I need you to pay for me and my homeboys." She gonna be looking like, what? Like, she gonna be like, "What type time you on?" But see, when they do it, it's okay. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's out of pocket, man. Real talk. Bake said, "Never pay for the friend. They're gonna run all over you." That's exactly what they do. Shit. Because I'm like this. Okay, if this how I'm looking at it, if I'm paying for all your friends, then that means all your friends gonna suck this dick. Then right? We all fucking. Then that's what's going on. I mean, for real. That's how I'm viewing that. This for real. The stream yards be playing. It say it's only two people in here, and it's way more than two people commenting. I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this. Well, whatever. As long as I'm still live, y'all can hear me. This thing be showing crazy numbers. You say you know a guy that was in school that be on engineer. He dropped something he could work to play for finance school. Once he graduated, she broke up with him, and now she working dead end jobs. Wow. Yeah, yeah. That's out of pocket. So basically the guy was in school to be an engineer. He dropped out of school so he can pay for his fiance's school, and then once she graduated, she broke up with him, and now he working dead end job. That's out of pocket. You gotta you see it all the time. Like which girl was about to get married, and then they didn't get married because they couldn't agree on the prenup. Who was that celebrity? I just saw it too. Damn, I can't think of their name right now. Maybe y'all might know who I'm talking about. It was somebody that was about to get married, and because of they couldn't come up with the prenup, they called the wedding off because they had some type of bachelor party with both some bullshit. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But the guy, like, that's a good thing because she's probably trying to get way more money with that prenup. See, if you bring into the table, you're an athlete or whatever, you got $100 million contract, and she ain't really bringing nothing to the table. It's smart to have a prenup. It's very smart because she'll wait a certain amount of time, divorce your ass, and then get all this alimony. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You said the football player with the curly hair. You think he played for the Chiefs? Um, I think I'm trying. I just saw it on the news this morning. They was talking about it. I can't remember. It might. I'm trying to remember who the hell it was. Yeah, I know his mom probably felt some type of way, Trav, because her son messed up chasing behind a woman. And yeah, I mean, coochie is very powerful, man. Sometimes coochie will, you will really mess your life up financially. It's a lot of things, like today was real nice, right? 70 something degrees. So you already knew it was 1,000 people outside. And that's why I ain't gonna lie to you. When the first day it'd be real nice, I kind of don't like being out because everybody and mama is like driving like they never been outside before. It's just crazy. And I was riding, I had to go downtown today, take care of some business. And when I was coming back, I had took Board Street, and I'm riding up Board Street, and I was just, and when I got up to like the North Philly part, and I was just seeing how our people just act, and I was just like, yo, I understand why other races don't like us. I really do. And I saw these little ghetto chicks, little pregnant, little dirtball broads out there with their stomach out. They was pregnant, and I'm sitting here looking like they walking around. I'm like, yo, have some class about yourself, like. And there's some dudes that actually wifed them up, not wifed them up, but knocked them up, and then basically hyped them up, simping for them. And I'm like, man, it was sickness. It was real sick. I said, look at this, man. Info said that's why he's not married. Yeah, Dak Prescott. Thank you, thank you. That's who it was. I don't know why I couldn't remember who it was. Yeah, Dak. Yeah, that's one smart thing Dak Prescott did. He got that big contract. I don't blame him because you work hard for that bread. You work hard for that money, and then all of a sudden, as soon as she get a divorce, she take half of that. I don't think so. No, no. To be honest with you, unless you've been with this woman way before your fame, I wouldn't get married. If I'm an athlete, I wouldn't get married unless she was on my level with her bread. Other than that, I wouldn't do it because you don't know if she with you because you that athlete. What woman would you know what I'm saying? What woman wouldn't want that financial security like that? He got a 200 something million contract. Come on. And some of these women, and this is real. Some of these, not all, but some of these women, they chase ballers on purpose. They get pregnant on purpose because they know the child support they're gonna be paid. And remember, 50 Cent used to always brag about that. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, you promoting that simp behavior. See, 50 Cent ain't nothing but a simp. He's a simp. He's definitely a simp. I mean, he simped. He basically knocked up a video vixen. She was in a Ti video. Yeah, Ti was all hugged up with her. Diddy was banging her out, giving her mad bad boy milkshakes. Like, come on. You impregnated, you had a baby by a video vixen thought. And you thought she was different because she was mixed. See, I don't know what it is, but you guys, you think because these shorties be mixed or they supposed to be exotic. That's what they call it. Exotic. Man, she's an exotic hoe. Smeezy. Played with you. You sat there and made love to that bitch and she was shooting that baby cream up in her and she was getting smothered and peed on. Nigga Puffy, nigga Puffy had man, she was getting gang banged like they do on the pornos. Like that's crazy to me. Getting gang banged. For real. Dark Cloud said he said he mixed himself and he avoid mixed shit. He said all of them are crazy. Why hey, Dark, why you say they crazy? What's your experience from them? What's your experience? So what's all right? Let me ask y'all, fellas. What's a more crazy woman? A Haitian woman, a Spanish woman, a regular American black woman, or a Jamaican woman? From y'all experiences, I'm just curious to know. Yeah, Ty, they always chasing snow bunnies. Yeah, you ain't never lied. Dak was smart bait. He said, hey, E man said Haitian. hey, 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 E man, why you say Haitian, man? I'm I'm curious. I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know. I've been hearing that though. I've been hearing that a lot. I've been hearing it. Shit, it's beautiful, man. I got the windows up, ceiling fan on. It feel good as shit in here right now. It's my type of weather right here. Chef said he gonna say a Spanish woman. He said they'll show up to your job and start shit in front of everybody. E man said he used to deal with one. Um, from what I know, they say Spanish women. It's crazy because they say Spanish women cater to their man. They say Haitian women cater to their man. Um, they say Haitian women are very persistent. It's like they take more shit than a regular black woman. Because some black women don't take certain shit. You know what I mean? But they, I don't know. E-Man be able to tell it. Because I only dealt with a Jamaican like once. Yeah, a long time ago. I dealt with a Bubba Clock broad. She was cool. Um, I think I dealt with an African a long time ago. Yeah, I think I knocked off a booty scratcher a long time ago. So I ain't dealt with her long enough to really know how she was. That was back in the party line days. Yeah, I remember she was slim with a nice butt, and she was real greedy. She loved to eat. I remember she sucked the skin off my dick for a cheesesteak and an order of cheese fries. I remember she asked me, I got her that shit, and she hooked that shit up. So E man, do you consider Haitians black? I like I do. Yeah, let me ask you: are Haitians black or not? Because I remember when I used to work with some Haitian people, right? And I used to work with quite a few of them. I worked with this one guy at the prison. He was Haitian. Um, he seemed like he was black to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Which call is Haitian? Quiet as cut. Marlo from The Wire. He's Haitian. A lot of I don't know if y'all knew that, but he's Haitian. I always thought they were black. You know what I mean? But I know that it's a difference between the ones that were born here and the ones that haven't been here. The ones that haven't been here and they only been here a few years, they stick to their tribe. Like they shit. Like a lot of them don't want to fuck with you like that unless you Haitian. I notice how a lot of the women are like that. Now the ones that are born here, they're more open to date American black men versus the ones that wasn't. So you know how that go. 'Cause I remember when I worked around a bunch of them, a lot of the women that wasn't born here, like they had their own little cliques. You said some of them like to claim they ain't. Yeah, I feel you, Bait. Bait said we don't claim them. Yeah, a lot of a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot. I'll say some of them. They come over here and they worship the white man and they shit on their own. But um, when they want something though, they'll be real nice to you when you want something. I remember when I was at that job and we was having a conversation. Me and the two Haitian ladies. And Haitian like, yes, yeah, my brother, we the same. And the other girl was like, no, he ain't. He ain't the same as us. And I never forget that shit. And then when the bitch needed something, she asked me could she borrow some money, talking about something she want to send some money back to her country because somebody got in an accident. Some bullshit, some sob story she told me. I said, fuck out of here, bitch. I ain't giving you shit. I thought I wasn't the same as y'all. But when you want something, you want that same green, right? I was like, wow. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm back. Trav said Puerto Ricans. He said when the cops pull their ass over, they know, huh? Paul said, hopefully Sky Daddy Jesus will send him the right woman. Yeah, you're gonna get the right woman. Sky Daddy Jesus got you, bro. Yeah, I wonder what that pastor up to, that Brazilian pastor, the one that had the women sucking his dick, and he said, God bless his dick with the holy milk. He should have been out of jail by now. I gotta look up and see if I can find him, man. The dude was a funny, sick genius. No name. What's the deal? Yeah, but no, I know one woman I never dealt with a Asian woman. Oh, speaking of Asians, yeah, you know what? See, some Asian establishments I will patronize, but I know one thing, and this to my Philly people. The Chinese buffet up in Franklin Mills, I ain't never going back there. And I'm gonna tell you why. Now I ain't gonna lie, their food is good. But their demeanor in there, especially the ones that be at the cash register, them listen, that shit. So, all right, I go out, I take the family out there, right? Saturday night. So we go out there. Um, like I said, the food was good. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was real good. So, you ask the lady to bring me the check, and you gotta take it up front. This fucking lady damn near ran up front with me, like if as though she wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna run out. The place was super crowded. Then she was like kind of like waiting for a tip or whatever, right? Now, remind you, I had already left a tip on the table, even though you ain't really did shit. We had water. You got to take the plates away regardless. We go get our own food, but I still was nice to leave a little $5 tip. So we go up to the front, and the lady, she's standing there looking and shit, looking and looking or whatever. Then the other lady, and like she didn't even say hi. How was your food? It's like they robots, and I was like, never again. I said never again. I started to go back on the table. She probably already took it. I was gonna take my $5 back. I was so offended, and I was like, yeah, that's it. I would never spend my money there again. Never spend my bread there again. Cause some of them Asians be so ignorant and be having a real messed up disposition about themselves. And they lucky I had my daughter with me, cause I was going to say some real choice words. Cause I was just so annoyed. Like I was just like, wow, like you punking. Let me shut up, man. Oh yeah, somebody flagged one of my videos the other day. The Anton Daniels one, but I won the appeal though. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers be y'all some stalkers, man. Shit, who knows? Anton could have flagged them damn self. I had did a video. It was a video I did a couple weeks ago, and I appealed that shit, and I won the appeal, which I'm shocked because normally I don't normally win in my shit. But I said, damn, I said y'all motherfuckers, that's just so corny, just flagging people like niggas be out of pocket, man. Anton probably did do it. He probably did do it. But yeah, because first I didn't have no strikes, so basically it was a warning, but I still wasn't letting it slide, so I appealed it anyway, and I won both because when you get a warning, they make you take this little class. They don't make you, but if you take the class, the warning will fall off in a couple months. So I took the class, like 7 questions, passed that John, and then I appealed it, and then I won the appeal, so I ain't got no warnings. But I'm just like, why? I got a small ass channel. I ain't making a dent in nothing. Why even flag it? Like I just don't understand this shit. Like I tell you, man, niggas. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Had to go out for a second. But yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm sitting there. I'm I was down. I was downtown taking care of my business, and I get the notification from YouTube. And I'm like, because I had it was a thumbnail when I had the Mr. Potato Head thumbnail, John. And I'm like, hold up. I said, no, I'm fighting this. I said because I see people with channels that got so much stuff going on, and you know what I mean. It just I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. YouTube is a turn off sometimes. It really is, but no, I actually won the appeal. I'm shocked. I normally they normally always decline my shit. They always doing that. Is that YouTube domestic violence class? I'm telling you, like that's basically how the joint was, man. It was like you had to fill out this little joint and answer these questions. So I was just like, hey, it is what it is. Like, but yeah, them Asians, man. Some of them Asians, they be out of pocket. Yo, I saw Jesse Jackson, Jr. He called out Obama and them. Yeah, that you know what? That was distasteful. See, my only complaint is he should have did it right at the funeral. I wouldn't have waited till the next day. I'd have did it right then and there because you clearly asked them people, do not make this father's homecoming political. And what's the first thing they do? They go up there and start talking about Trump. First of all, Trump and Jesse Jackson was cool. If you know, you know. If you know from back in the day, and the videos are still out there from a long time ago. Trump provided Jesse Jackson with free office space, was giving him money to help fund him for his when he's running for president. A whole nine. He looked out. So whether you like Trump or not, if the man asks you not to make it political, like that's why I can't rock with Obama, man. And Kamala Harris. I mean, come on, she's a joke. Joe Biden, he don't even know where the hell he at and shit. You know, but they was out of pocket. He better than me. Cause I'd have shut their mic off. I don't give a fuck you ex president or not. This is my father's funeral. Out of pocket, up there grandstanding. See, I told you. He gonna come out here. I told you. I don't want to say I told you so. And Doug, you better thank a union member. Cornball ass bitch. Then Barack Obama trying to put on a little accent. You know what, man? See, man, and all that first black president, I ain't trying to hear that shit. First of all, he's mixed with white and Kenya. Them Africans don't even identify themselves as real black men for real, for real. And then motherfucker grew up in Hawaii with a white family. Cut it out. Fuck out of here with that shit. He man said Issa Hassan kissing Kamala ass. I don't know why. Shit, I don't know why. He said why I think Jasmine Crockett lost. Um, believe it or not, which caller broke it down? Roland Martin. No neck broke it down. He basically said that to simplify it, she didn't apply herself the way she should have. All the other small towns, little counties, she didn't go to, and she just thought because she was black and she had Cardi B and all these other people endorse her that was all she had to do, and that ghetto mentality and that ratchetness, and you didn't put the boots on the ground. That's why she lost. And as much as I can't stand Jason Coonlock, he even kind of said the same thing why she lost. I can't stand him. You know what I mean? Like I hate to agree with him, but in that situation, he was right. Stephen A. told her. He told her what to do. He told her, and she didn't want to listen. So, um, she, she up out of there. She up out of there. She can't do nothing but blame herself. And I mean, because at the end of the day, you can't just go to the big part. Oh, I'm just gonna go to Houston. I go, Fort Worth. You got to go all over. You know what I mean? You got to really put that work in if you really want it. And she thought she just had it. Like, no. Then you had Kamala Harris endorse you last minute. She couldn't even endorse her own damn self properly. How the hell is she going? How is her endorsement going to hold some weight? It wasn't going to hold no weight. So that's why she lost. She can go up there. Listen, man. Listen, she could start a podcast, or she can go up there with be a regular on the View. Some hags, I love her. Smoke, what's the deal, bro? Yeah, a lot of people don't know that Trump funded Jesse Jackson campaign. A lot of people. This is what I'm saying. Do I think all white people have some sense of racism with them? Yes, I do. But it's levels to it. You got some that'll be friends with you and do things for you. They might have a little bias towards you or whatever. But a real racist ain't gonna put no money in your pocket. A real racist ain't gonna help you fund. A real racist ain't gonna give you office space for free. And Trump did that for Jesse Jackson back then in the 80s when it wasn't, it wasn't real popular to do that then. So you got to give him some credit with that. Compared to these other presidents like Joe Biden, talk all that, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. But yet they got clips when Joe Biden was calling us niggas and saying all types of shit about black people. So one thing about Trump I like is that he gonna be who he be regardless. He's an equal opportunist asshole. He'll come at whoever. And you gotta respect that because most politicians are fake. They fake. Like they got mad at Jesse Jackson. They pulled up the old clip when he was after one of Obama's speeches. This before Obama became the president, and when he was running for president, and they caught Jesse Jackson saying that Obama was talking down to black people and he want to cut his balls off. It's online, and then he had to apologize for it and all that other shit. But he said the truth. Obama was talking down to black people. See, we got caught up because we like, oh, the first black president. We got caught up. I know I did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got caught up with it. I was all excited. I saw he had a black wife and Michelle was not cute. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that to be smart. She got like a smashed in face. I never thought she was cute. I just got to put that out there, but whatever. But I saw that, he had a black wife, black kid. I said, okay, that's what's up. He had a little swagger with him. We fell for the Mackin. You know what I mean? As Charleston White would say, we fell for the Mackin. And that's exactly what it was. And he ain't did shit for our people. He did shit for the Fruity Pebble community. So it is what it is. They got Trump on their mind 24/7. You couldn't even give that man enough respect at a funeral. They talk more about Trump than they did damn Jesse Jackson. That's a disgrace, man. And you wonder why a lot of people jumping ship with being a Democrat? Come on now. Yeah, he said the Latinos will not vote for a black woman. He said he voted for that white. Yeah, that's what they do. Smoke said they ain't his kids either. Andrew said she got ass and hips. I gotta look it up again. I don't remember all that, but they talked about Trump at a Franklin funeral too. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, the only problem I got with Trump right now is our gas prices went up because of this war bullshit. I don't like that. I don't like what he tried to do with taking the history shit down and feel, even though we got to put back up, you know. But he looked out for Jennifer Hudson. A lot of people forgot about that. Like he done a lot. Like ain't none of these other white presidents done shit. Everybody was all on Bill Clinton dick because Bill Clinton liked to play the saxophone and all that. But he got his racism shit with him too. Him and Hillary. Shit, Hillary wasn't eating that man up. That's why he got Monica Lewinsky to I can't believe that bitch sold this bitch sold a dress. She kept a dress with some nut on it. Like, I can't believe that's a vindictive ass woman, man. They talking about black women. No, them white women, you gotta watch them. That's some vindictive ass shit. I got a dress that the president of the United States came on. What the hell? I thought how much how much the dress sold for? I think it didn't sell for like almost $1 million. Who the hell who wants a stained dress with somebody nut on it? I don't give a fuck who nut it is. That shit don't mean that's nut. Nut is nut. I don't even want my own nut on some shit, let alone somebody else's. Shit. Damn. Real talk info. Yeah, fucking Obama ain't do shit, man. He said who would buy that? A white person. Absolutely. Ain't nobody buying, ain't no black person gonna buy no damn dress with no jizz on it. No dried up jizz. Oh man. Yeah, Bill Clinton got head in the Oval Office. He gangster with it though. Dan Smoke said Hassan probably saved some of Bam's jizz too. I wouldn't be surprised. B Stinger probably got some of it. Yeah, it's for hip hop. You know. I had this Bam. You know, how can I not say Bam's nut, you know? The godfather of hip hop, you know. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I would not be surprised. That's some sick stuff right there. He thought me. The fuck? Let me stop, man. I'm trying to behave myself, man. Oh man. But yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all if YouTube do let me get monetized at the end of the month, I'm about to become a Crip. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be my name gonna be Philly Mac, 55th Street. You know what I'm saying? I'm an extension of Crip Mac. He out there in Los Angeles. I'm gonna do the Philly Mac Joe. I'm going up 55th Street. I'm a beef with imaginary people, and I'm gonna get the scarf, the whole 9 yards. Like, yeah, we on 55th Street on Crip on Hood, 55th Street. Yeah, and my name Philly Crip. He said that presidential jet is worth about $1 billion in about 10 more years. Yeah, I saw the video of him getting knocked out, but I don't know if it's real or not. Do y'all think it was staged or it was real? Cause you know, I know there's an Adam crib, so I don't know. Yeah, Crip Mac definitely can't fight. He just big. He all he does is rush in. All you gotta do is sidestep him. Sidestep whop, gut shot whop. He easy to beat up. Crip Mac, 55th Street. Oh Crip. You fight me? He said I got my increments. Have my increments and big booty snitches. Pussies and assholes. I like pussies and assholes. I like to destroy pussies and assholes. Get my increments up. Feed the homeless. Little Caesar's Pizza. 55th Street. You fight me? Like, dude is comedy, man. I don't care nobody say. Crip Mac cracks me up. Yeah, I saw it, William. I saw it. It looked staged to me though. The way he fell. You know, Crip Mac definitely can't fight, so him getting knocked out is not a breaking news. But I think it just to me it looked fake. What Adam is doing. Adam know Crip Mac is a little special and stuff like that, but he know he bring views. So he's exploiting him, put a little couple dollars in his pocket and making money off of him. It's the same thing with the guy with Hustler Spirit was doing with Fleece Johnson. He was exploiting Fleece to make money off of him. I call him Big Pork Chop. Yeah, Big Pork Chop exploiting Fleece Johnson and Adam exploiting Crip Mac on Hood. 55th Street. Yeah, I'm starting Philly Mac. Yeah, we're gonna be Philly Crip. He say he's just overly cripping. Yeah. Yeah, them slow ass punches, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, God bless him, man. Crip Mac is, he's mentally challenged. I mean, let's just call it what it is. He's mentally challenged, and that's just what it is. It's a shame. His mind all messed up. Got that tattoo on his head and the 5 on his face, and you doing that for a block that you don't even own. You don't even own that street. Fight crap. 5 Some characters on the internet, though. You do have some characters. You gotta love it. Well, I don't know, Smoke. This, I mean, some of it might be an act, but the facts are, he was boinking dudes in a Duke shoot, and that can't be respected. I don't respect those type of activities. I can't respect that. On Hood. What's up, Medusa? What's going on? Because if you really think about it, with Crip Mac, like who was he cripping with for? Like who was he beefing? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost like an imaginary thing. You know what I mean? It just said, okay, I'm gonna do this and do that, and it's just like I don't know. Gangbanger to me, it just never made sense. Being in the gang is stupid. What's the real point of it? Especially in 2026, what's the point of it? What are you accomplishing by doing it? You saw what happened to that fake ass Black Panther party that came to Philly. They got rid of his ass quick. They took his gun license and everything because he kept threatening cops and all that other shit. I knew that. I knew it was coming. They they suspended his gun license, and then the real Black Panther said, "Yo, you a fraud. We don't want you representing us." Man was a damn agent, man. Yeah. Oh, word. Smoke said his homegirl was at the 20 versus 2. She said they kept telling Fleece to get in his booty band and character because he was trying to get at the females. Yeah, but he's still. I mean, they say he got a wife, but still, like, why even keep promoting? I guess, I guess he figured that's what he was into, and people like to hear that type of talk. So that's how he gonna, make his bread by telling stories over and over again about, you know, having anal sex with men. I just don't. When he first did it, it was funny. You know what I mean? Like we first heard it, what I mean? The shit was funny at first, but after a while, I was like, all right, how many times you want to hear about that? Like how, what I'm saying? After a while, I was like, all right, dude, like we get it. You like booty. Okay. Okay. You've been in jail since you was 14, 15, and we get it. But that's nothing to really glorify. Yeah, he said mother effers out here repping gangs and still living with mama. Real talk. Shit, wasn't Bosco living with his mom at one time? If I'm not mistaken, he was, or he lived with some broad. I know he was broke. I remember one time he was a couple years ago. He was doing a joint, and she started arguing with him. I don't know if it's his girl or his mom. Top of the morning blood. Top of the morning blood. Queen Street blood. Suffer with the weed blood. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, blood. Yeah, blood blah blah. Yeah, look at your profile pic, blood. Real weird, blood. Oh yeah, man. Get over here, blood. Get over here, blood. B Stinger. Get over here, blood. Oh man, I was telling my homeboy, right? My boy Mike. You know, he was locked up for a while. He'd been out for a little bit, but I was telling him about the band body. I was breaking everything down to him, and he was just looking at me like I was crazy. He was like, "What?" He said, "So guys got online and saying they was getting thawed." And I was trying to like explain it to him. He knew who Bam Bada was from the music, but he was just like, "Really?" He said, "Them dudes gay." I said, "I know." And I was telling him I wish I could have showed him the old videos I used to do mocking these dudes. And he was just like, "Yo, man," he said, "Internet is a different place because he don't really mess with the internet." And I did some detective work for him. He wanted me to. He about to get divorced from his wife. They already got the paperwork in, whatever. But he had me do some detective work for him, and I found his wife on this site poking her lips out, tongue all out and shit, like she advertising that mouth. I said, "Yeah, I'm glad you did the right thing for divorcing that bitch." I said, "My bad. I don't mean to call her a bitch, but oh no, it's cool." I said, "That's wild." And they just had a baby in November, no October last year. She on sites with her tongue out, trying to advertise that mouth. Some of these women ain't shit, boy. Damn, damn. Can't make this shit up. But fellas, stop hyping up these fours and threes. I'm gonna say it again. Stop hyping up these fours and threes and fives and making them think that they tens because they're not. Stop simping. Stop simping. This is why the dating world is jacked up because y'all simping too much. Y'all watching these shows, these women watching these shows, and they thinking they watching Country Wayne skits and the women on there getting all the money from the guys. And they think that's the way to go. He got to buy you a Chanel purse and this, and that. And nah, we're not doing that. You gotta be real. You gotta be real careful. Now my throat acting like I want to act up again. So hold on, let me give me a cough drop or something. I ain't playing with this shit. No, you know what? I'm gonna take some of that daytime medicine. Fuck that. I'm put a stop to this. There's definitely something going around. That's for sure. 55th Street. Oh, crap. 55th Street. Oh man. Go to the door for a second. Let me see something. Whew. Damn. Yeah, let him play outside a little bit. Super nice out there. Yeah, them 20 versus twos, they've been doing that's like a new popular thing now. I mean, everybody doing the pop the balloon, John. You know, I wouldn't mind doing a comedy one, like pop the balloon, like with a bunch of crackheads. I think that'll be hilarious. I think that'll be really funny. Yeah, I think that'll be real funny. Come on, doggy. Good boy. Good boy. Hold on, y'all. I'm being nosy for a second. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I can't stand them pop the balloon hoes neither. How they be acting and shit. That shit. That's why I don't watch it that much because I ain't gonna lie, that should be triggering me, man. I'm like these broads just be talking all this. You got this, got this, that, and the other, and I'll be bringing nothing to the table. And then when the guy get back and start cooking their ass, they get, oh, you doing too much. Their favorite line, don't do too much. Oh, bitch, you just sat here and called this man, talked about his pants and said you ain't like his haircut or said he was too light and he was short and all this other shit. And then when he point out your flaws, it's a problem. Nah, but I want to do a comedy one though. I might try to pull that shit off before this summer is out. Go find real crackheads and I'll be the host and have, what I mean, that should have been. Oh, man. Get some crack or find, call it, get some crack or find love. So do you want to go out on a date with this person or you want this ready rock? That shit probably go viral if I do. Yeah, you know what? Shit. I can get Steve Pop to get in it because he a real crackhead. I know this other old head I know that's a crackhead. I know this other lady I know that she cleaned my cribs for me, and I can get me a couple off the street. That should be comedy fucking gold. I seen that shit. No name. Yeah, one of them broad. Yeah, she said the boy was 6 feet tall. Yeah, she was 4'11". I ain't gonna lie though, she did look good. We talking about the same broad. That bitch did look good. I ain't gonna lie. I know who you talking about. 'Cause I remember she had on. She had on them black pants, black tight pants. She was short with a fat ass. Yeah, but her attitude turned me off. And he was like, "I'm 6 foot." And she was like, "Yeah, I know, but you this." Shut the fuck up. That shit. I was like, "You nut ass broad." Oh yeah, they went Ready Rock. You know what I mean? Either Ready Rock or go out on it or find love. Ready Rock or love. Yeah, you know what? I think I found me something here. That's I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna wait till I get monetized. I'm gonna start pumping out some content, like some funny shit. I'm gonna start putting some effort in. I ain't doing it until I get paid. Fuck that. But that'd be some funny ass shit. And I know exactly where we can shoot it at too. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, because a lot of them, man, they gonna say fuck love. They want that Ready Rock. That Ready Rock is where it's at for some of them. Smoke said he missed them skits, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I definitely appreciate it. Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock, Ready Rock. That's how they used to sell it. That's how they used to say it back in the day on the corner. Ready rock, got that ready rock, ready rock, ready rock, ready rock. All right, it's already ready for you. You ain't gotta do nothing to it. Put that sucker in that little glass pipe. Get busy. But yeah, drugs is the horrible thing though. Say no to drugs. Don't do it. Say no to drugs. Say Dwight Howard on coke. A lot of athletes and entertainers was on drugs. Shit, Michael Irvin just sniffed that shit. A whole bunch of them. I'm just happy that I never indulged in none of that bullshit. I'm cool. Yeah, so it's like popcorn at a baseball game. Yep. Ready rock, ready rock, ready rock, ready rock, ready rock, ready rock. Got that ready rock, ready rock. 2 for 20, 2 for 20, 2 for 20. Got that ready rock, ready rock, ready rock. Yeah, man, it's a shame though. But drugs do it really do mess people up. It really do. You said that was crystal meth, huh? No, that's shit I'm talking about. I'm talking about that ready rock. Shit, we had a guy when I used to live down Huntington Park in North Philly. It was this guy. He used to sell at the corner of the block. And then my mom made him get off the corner because she was a cop and she wasn't playing on her block. But I remember he used to be on the block. Ready rock, got that ready rock, ready rock. That's how we found out that my man mom I told you about Raheem mom was she copped off of him. You know what I mean? And even though I owe him a lot of gratitude, the drug dealer boy, I owe him a lot of gratitude. I told y'all that story. I ain't gotta tell y'all again. I know what I'm talking about. But he made dreams come true for me. Ready rock. Oh, you talking about with the white Howard hat? Oh wow. Yeah, yeah, man. That's a shame, man. It's I'm saying no to drugs. That's why I don't do nothing. I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of this shit. I'm good. And nowadays you don't know who putting what in the weed. People getting fucked up with the weed too. People put lacing in the shit. People lacing the crack with fentanyl. Like a lot of people passed on from that. I knew a girl from down the hood. She passed on from that. Somebody laced her shit up, man. She. I felt so bad for her, man, because she was cool people's. She just had a little problem. She had 2 kids. I was just like, wow. I was just like, wow. She'll definitely be missed though, man. Like, she really was special with her mouth. She brought a lot of, joy and toe curling. And that will never be forgotten. Never be forgotten. I mean, I wish I knew where they had her buried at. I would get her a tombstone. She deserved that much respect. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you gotta give back to the community. Real talk. 11 said that crack rock. Yeah, it really messed up the black community. It did though. Honestly though. All jokes aside, it definitely did mess up the black community because I've seen people that were like on the top of their game get caught up on it, and like I got guys I grew up with that's a little bit older than me from my old neighborhood that they still on it to this day, and they was fly back in the day, and they on them drugs. I remember this one guy. He used to sell the polo sweatsuits back in the day. He sell all the clothes. He always had the fly shit, and he a cold crackhead now. Every time I see him, I just shake my head. Like I feel I was like, damn, like you used to be the man back in the day. And it's real wild. And them drugs, they mess people up to the point where they do things that you got grown men out here sucking pipes to get high. That shit crazy, man. That should never happen. You know. Oh yeah, they always pop for the dumbest reason, Trav. He said him and his wife can't stand the pop the balloon show. Yeah. One guy said he want a woman. He said something. It was like something regular, like wasn't nothing bad. They just popping them. Well, that triggered me. I'm like, man, y'all. That's why they couldn't. Man, I would love to go on there. I'll cook all of them chicks. If they thought Aaron the plumber did a cook job, oh my God, I would go in there and destroy them. He said, shit, crack going out of style. We need to bring it back. He said he like getting them flat screens for $50 and shit. And you out of pocket, yo. No, it ain't going out of style. The motherfuckers still doing that Ready Rock. They still doing that Ready Rock. Yeah, real talk, Trav. Yeah, why you pop the balloon? I didn't like his shoelaces, or um, they been saying some of the stupidest stuff, and then some of the women like, oh man, that's why I can't lie to you. I can't really watch this show, but I'm dead serious though. I'm going to do a crackhead version of it. I'm going to start a trend. I'm gonna start a trend. It's gonna be comedy ones, but it's gonna be like really kind of real because these gonna be real people. Now, if I can get some actors too, that'll be good too. But I'm gonna try to get some real authentic motherfuckers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The White Howard, that's messed up, man. You know. Yeah, but he got exposed a while back for being a fruit cup, big tall sissy. Yeah, it's been a minute. I remember one show we did a while back. It's, somebody came in the chat and yeah, they said, y'all niggas actually on here talking about smoker head. That shit was hilarious. Oh my God. That was hilarious. So you gotta be from the streets to understand that type of talk. If you ain't from the streets and never been in the streets, then you ain't gonna understand that talk. But people that's my age and older understand what half and half mean. They understand, you can have it your way for $5 back in the day. I'm telling you. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm gonna try to put that shit together. I don't think y'all understand how serious I am. This will be some funny shit. Try to think what the title is. Pop the balloon or find crack. I don't know. I'm trying to think what would be a good title. Pop the balloon or smoke crack or find love. What y'all think? Pop the balloon or find crack or smoke crack or find love? I think smoke crack and find love sounds good. So, yeah. Smoke crack or find love. What you barking at, buddy? Or relax, buddy. Yeah, I can picture this shit in my head. Smoke crack or find love and had them stand up there holding the balloons and shit. Oh my God. Oh man. Yeah, I think I'm about to put this together, man. Cause that's some funny shit. That's some comedy gold shit. Comedy gold. And I gotta do I'm gonna do a disclaimer, let people know in the beginning it's just entertainment purposes, blah blah blah. Substance abuse is not funny, blah blah. I gotta do all my warnings and stuff. But yeah, this gonna be some funny shit. Cause I'm so crazy. I'll go down there where they be at for real and recruit these mother. I don't give a fuck. I always carry a gun, so I ain't gotta worry about that. But yeah, I'll go down there and tell them, look, I'll give you $10. You ain't gotta suck no dick. You ain't gotta do nothing. I just want you to be on this little quick little show. Um, if you want, if you show your face, I'll give you 20. If you want to get blanked out, you're only getting 10. And do it like that. Cause they'll do it. I don't know. You remember that documentary I did on my old channel? This to my regulars. The Philly documentary when I interviewed that a prostitute broad down there in Kensington. Yeah, she did the interview. Quick interview. I gave her $10. I said, "You gonna do the interview?" And she said, "Yeah." She asked me off camera, "You want some head?" I said, "No, I'm good." I said I passed, but we can do the interview. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down though. Yeah, smoke crack or find love. oh, oh shit! You know how Arlette be like, "Here go our next single lady." Like, here go go our next single crackhead. oh, oh shit! Oh man. Yeah. You've been around for a while, Smoke. Oh man, that's hilarious. Damn, you got me now. You got me really thinking about this trail and how I'm gonna do this shit. Let me see. Um, yeah, man. Comedy, comedy is great for the soul. You said, "Would it be something him and Magic Johnson hooked up?" Wow. You mean Magic Johnson's son? I don't think Magic Johnson swing that route. Yeah, 'cause I think Dwight Howard, he definitely a transformer lover. You know, he's a part of there's a part of what you call this organization. God rest his soul. Mr. C had an organization. It was called Tranny Lovers. It was him, Eddie Winslow, Young Buck was a part of it too. It was Young Buck, Eddie Winslow, Dwight Howard, Mr. C. Um, who else and shit? Yeah, but yeah, there's a part of that part of that little crew. Yeah, that's wild. Shit. Deep, what's the deal, bro? Popping with you. The hoes at? Yeah, I was just telling the chat, man. I'm gonna do I'm thinking about doing a comedy. You know how you got the pop balloon show, so I'm gonna do a one called "Smoke Crack or Find Love," where you have a bunch of crackheads on the panel, or whatever. And I'm gonna be the host, and they want to figure out if they don't pop the balloon, they're gonna try to find love. They pop the balloon, they're gonna try to get that crack. But no, I'll probably have it at the end, like how they got the two people at the end or whatever, and then You say, is it crack for you or is it a date? You know what I'm saying? And then they see if they're gonna choose the Ready Rock or the date or whatever. Yeah, she ain't did shit, no name. She thought she was doing something. But yeah. Smoke crack or find love. I gotta get my editor to put me a nice thumbnail shit. Yeah, y'all think I'm joking. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna go try to recruit some crackheads down between Bridge and Pratt, like Kensington, between Frankfurt down in Bridge and Pratt all the way down Kensington. Yeah, because one old head, I'm still cool with her. I'm gonna ask her to be in it, but she stopped smoking. But I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna be offended or not. But I give her a couple dollars. She'll do it. The one I had, the pimp long balls, the dark skinned lady with the big ass. Yeah, I never waited for a minute. She'll do it. She'll probably do it. 'Cause she was in a couple of my skits. The pimp long balls, the monkey man one I did. She was in that little mini movie I did. Um, no, I ain't gonna have no real crack though. I ain't trying to get locked up in case somebody see us filming this shit. I'm gonna have something that's gonna look like it, but it ain't gonna be the real thing. I don't play them type games. But I'm telling you, I can visualize this shit going viral. Like this some funny shit. Shit. To be honest, I got a little I got a couple storage rooms. I might film it in there. I might film that bitch in there. It's big enough too. I got a little warehouse joint that we keep some of our product at. I might film it there. I'm thinking I'm gonna see go cop some balloons. Yeah, this shit is man. But yeah, let me see. Like G Money said, come back for the bass. Shit. But yeah, but shout out to the people that's really trying to get off drugs because that shit's no joke. One of my subscribers, she's a recovering addict. I forgot her name. She's always comment on my shit. I think she's from like she talk about her story because she always do it on her videos or whatever. She's from Baltimore. I forgot her username. Smoke City might know who I'm talking about. She used to come in the chat back in the day. Well, it wasn't that long ago, maybe a year ago, whenever, whatever. She light skinned. She lost a lot of her teeth though. You could tell she was pretty, you know what I mean, but that crack, ate up her teeth. And I'm not saying that to be smart, that's the truth. I know she live out Baltimore somewhere. She thick and she's getting her life together. So shout out to her. I'm happy that she's getting her life together. Cause she always like, hey handsome. She come in the chat sometime. I'm trying to remember. I don't know why I can't remember her fucking name. I think it was Janice. Some shit like that. Janice, Janice, it'll come to me. Well, I know she got a YouTube channel. And she talked about, her getting over her addiction and stuff like that. I forgot how long she's been clean, but salute to her if she's still staying clean. That's a beautiful thing. Because getting off drugs it has to be a hard thing. Any addiction is hard. You know what I mean? It ain't just drugs. Any addiction is very hard. So you know how that shit go. Excuse me. What time is it? Oh, 6 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, it stay more light outside now. Shit, I'm loving that. Let's see. Trying to see what the Eagles going to do with this free agency shit. I see all these other teams signing people. We ain't make no splash yet. Still early. Man, excuse me. Make sure y'all pounding that like button too, man. Gotta pound that like button. It's like when you pounding them cheeks. Gotta pound the like button. It's important. Very, very, very important. You ain't drink that much of it? Oh, what happened? You ain't hook it up? What it was missing? Oh, wow. Man, you had made a big cup of it, too. Yeah, should be hooking that matcha tea up. Order it. I think should be that shit from Asia somewhere. It should be ordered. Taking a while to get here. Then I'm gonna cook that tomorrow. Yeah, some other stuff. So whatever you want to make today, you can. I'm gonna do that chicken tomorrow. I got it in the refrigerator, marinate in the marinade. And I want to cook it tonight. Excuse me, y'all. Damn, that's a big yawn right there. Big yawn. Shit, I gotta check the airports and stuff, man. They were saying that some type of shutdown or something where it's like taking longer and in a few more weeks I'll be going down ATL. So I gotta make sure, man, this stuff is getting out of control. It's really getting out of control. Don't know what's going on. All right, so it look like Trump talking now on CNN. We launched some new airstrikes on Iran or whatever, the U.S. Gas is high as hell, man. This shit nutty. And had the reverse effect. The neighbors Nah, be quiet. I want to hear that shit. Cut it out. I gotta get you some doggy pussy. That's what it is. You need to bust a hard nut. Come here, doggy. I gotta hook you up. Come here, buddy. You want to bust a nut? That's right. I don't want you being like Beast Thing. I want you to have sex. Okay? Okay, buddy? Good doggy. That's a good boy. That's a good doggy. Yeah. You want some doggy pussy? What kind of doggy pussy would you like? What kind would you like, Nas? I'm gonna spare no expense. And all I'm doing is keeping my firm. You want some Pomeranian pussy? You want some poodle pussy? What kind of pussy you want? All right, there you go. No longer a threat for a long time. We want to keep it that way as we continue operations. Yeah, this war is causing problems. What's up, Ducky? What's up, buddy?
And I will not allow a terrorist regime to hold
Hey, Ducky, there you go, boy. Good boy. That's a good boy.
They'll get hit
That's a good Ducky.
much harder level. I will take out those.
I got this giraffe stuffed animal thing. It's bigger than him, and he be humping it. That shit be hilarious. Like comedy gold. He be tearing that shit up. He uses paw to guide it to the place he want, and then he'll lick it when he get done. Yeah, I'm talking about you. That's why I get some real coochie. You need some doggy pussy.
Hormuz is going to remain safe. We have a lot of Navy ships there. We have the best equipment in the world.
The only thing, I mean, I'm confident that we have things over them other countries, but that don't mean that they don't have no people already here that can, inconvenience us somehow. You dig what I'm saying? We don't want nobody innocent passing because of this bullshit.
In recent years, the regime and its
think about it. Who would have think that
commercial vessels,
Israel started the whole shit? Like who would have thought that things would have happened with 9/11? We didn't see that coming. I still remember where I was at when that happened. That was crazy.
That had to be done. We're getting very close to finishing that too. In the meantime, during this brief disruption, the United States.
But we just gotta, we just gotta hope. We gotta pray to Sky Daddy Jesus and make sure that nothing happens on U.S. soil, because we can't be too cocky to think that we can't be touched. Anybody can be touched. Anybody can definitely be touched. Doggy. Nice.
You have to keep the straits flowing. With all of that, it affects other countries much more than.
I get that they want to display dominance for the U.S. and stuff like that, and we're not to be F with. I get it, but at the same time, what casualties of war is going to happen on our side of it?
So wonderful.
Especially if these other countries click up, to try to help them out. Russia try to help them out. If China, what I'm saying, like that could be a serious problem.
We're in a very good position, but very unfair to other parts of the world, like China is an example. We're doing this for the other parts of the world, including countries like China. They get a lot of their oil through the straits.
Yeah, but the problem is, with this war, the oil is sky high, and everybody is paying for it in the gas tank.
From what these,
depends on what city you in, what state you in. Motherfuckers is paying some crazy Jones per gallon. Like,
so we have sanctions.
Shit like this don't affect Trump and all these other people.
And who knows, maybe we won't have to put them on. There'll be so much peace. But when the time comes, the U.S. Navy and its partners will escort tankers through the strait if needed. I hope it's not going to be needed. But if
I saw some people, some Bible thumpers, and they was all like, "See, this was in the Bible." Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit. Got nothing to do with that bullshit. That fairy tale book. Shut up.
We hope we don't have any of that. And again, if they do that, if they play that game, we're going to hit them at a level that they have not seen before. So we're winning very decisively. We're way ahead of schedule.
So he said he'll hit Iran at a higher level if they block oil shipments.
Nobody's ever seen that. Iran, very powerful country. They were going to take over the Middle East. If we did not hit them, they were going to take over the Middle East. They had thousands and thousands since their last hit. They had thousands.
We're gonna see what's gonna happen, people, man. We don't know. It says U.S. Navy will escort oil tankers if needed.
Aimed at Middle Eastern countries and had nothing to do with this. They were going to take over the Middle East and they were going to try and destroy Israel. So we stopped it with good timing, and we're very proud to be involved in this. And it's going to be ended soon. And if it starts up again, they'll be hit even harder. Thank you very much for being here. Go ahead. Any questions?
Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
Do you approve of Iran's new supreme leader? And secondly, can you tell us more about your call with Russian President Vladimir Putin today?
Yes.
What did you discuss?
Yes, I had a very good call with President Putin. We had a lot of people on the line from our side, from his side. We were talking about Ukraine, which is just a never-ending fight. And when there's tremendous hatred between President Putin and President Zelensky, we can't see
Now let's keep it real.
get it together. But,
Right, wrong, or indifferent. Nah, it's chill. Right, wrong. Nah, shut the fuck up. Get out the window. Get the fuck out the window, I said.
Getting the Ukraine Russia war over with would be more helpful. But we had a very good talk, and he wants to do that.
Right, wrong, indifferent, right? If Kamala Harris
Thank you, Mr. President.
was the president, would y'all be confident if we had this war thing going on? Like, would you honestly be confident?
Very soon.
Do you think these other leaders? Do you think these other leaders would respect a woman president?
Levels of most people have never even heard about.
I'm gonna be honest with you, especially in Muslim countries, they're not. Come on, all right, get him. All right, get that squirrel. Get him. You almost got them squirrels. Be fast. Get him. This dude cannot park. Like, what the hell? What you just got your driver's license the first day? Stupid mother.
What we've done is presidents in this administration, they trust Marco, and so do the American people trust. He's been successful no matter where he's been. He also speaks the language.
And I'm just keeping it real. Like them guys, they would not respect no woman president.
As they say, fuse.
Especially them people from the Muslim countries.
Money.
So it's not in our best interest as a country to have a woman. I don't care who it is. It could be Michelle Obama. It could be whoever you know. There's no slight to women. It's just that at that leadership position, you really need a man. You gotta have a man in that situation. Yeah, I heard the bar got hit too. Yeah.
Sends them no energy, fuel, no.
Shit, you don't pay taxes over there in Dubai. That shit crazy. Because the oil pays so much, pays so well that they don't even tax their people. You can't beat that at all. I wish it was like that here. Imagine we ain't had to pay taxes. Motherfuckers be balling.
I will say that the tomahawk, which is one of the most powerful weapons, is used by, sold and used by other.
I ain't never want to go over there. People were like, oh, I want to go over to Dubai. I never wanted to go over there. That was never my none of my goals.
Whether it's Iran or tomahawk is very generic, sold all the countries, but that's being investigated right now.
I think y'all boy over there right now, Bandman Kevo.
Thank you.
He over there buying BBLs.
The war is, quote, very complete, but your defense secretary says this is just the beginning. So which is it, and how long should Americans be?
Well, I think you can say it both. The beginning is the
I
beginning.
got nothing for you, buddy.
Country.
Sit your ass down.
Certainly, they have no Navy, they have no Air Force, they have no anti-aircraft equipment. It's all been blown up. They have no radar.
I don't be trusting no Muslim countries. Them little spots. They be weird over there. Them turbans or whatever the fuck they are. I'm cool.
So,
I'm good.
We could call it a tremendous success right now as we leave here. I could call it, or we could go further, and we're going to go further. But the big risk on that.
Oh, they don't play. They don't. No. So some of them countries they don't play with women. I seen that too.
In the first 2 days.
You go over the bar acting crazy, they will lock your ass up. They do not play.
These were ships. These were serious ships. These were ships that you buy when you want to win battles.
They don't.
They're all on the bottom floor. The sailors are all.
And some excuse me, some of them countries, you'll do some real serious jail time for the smallest infraction. Shit, you saw when Shorty was Brittany Grinder, whatever her name was, that little it
Under fire as we speak.
had that little bit of trace of weed or whatever it was, and
The rest is going to be.
and they locked her ass up, had her in jail for a minute. Some of them countries, they don't play that. In some countries, they don't play that homosexual shit. That you'll go to jail for that or possibly killed for being a packer, being a fudge packer.
Well, we're looking to keep the officers down, but artificially this excursion into a very positive thing. This was an excursion that a lot of people wouldn't have done. I knew oil prices would go up if I did this, and they've gone up probably less than I thought they'd go up. But I don't think anybody thought we were going to be this quickly successful. This was a military success, the likes of which.
We'll see how long this little war gonna last. Hopefully, not too long, especially with the summer coming.
I believe the best generals here, the best, and this went very quickly. We talked about that with President Putin. He was very impressed with what he saw because nobody's ever seen anything quite like it. Iran was a very powerful military country with all of the missiles. Now, you had the double attack. You had the original attack with us in Israel.
Because they have those real sophisticated drones that could do a lot too.
Nuclear capability.
Did y'all see that one video when they shot at the American plane and he kept zigzagging and he was like out doing the missile? That was some crazy ass flying there.
But it's been amazing. The military success that we've had is truly unprecedented.
You told your congressional colleagues that you will not sign any piece of legislation until the Save America Act is passed. Does that include the confirmation of Senator Mullen as your next DHS secretary? Does that mean a DHS funding bill?
I mean, shout out to the people that's in the service. I mean, because they do risk their life for the country. So shout out to them. I mean, thank y'all for your service because some of them are very, very skilled. I mean, that video was wild. They're like a video game.
And that's voter ID. We want voter ID. We want to be.
You say you thought it was fake at first? Yeah, he was doing his thing.
We want, very importantly, confirmation that this voter is a citizen.
Yeah, well, with the news outlets, Jay, you just don't know, man. It depends on what channel you're watching.
So we have exceptions.
They said we lost 7 soldiers so far. How many had they lost? I'm pretty sure it's way more than 7. Yeah, he was a hell of a pilot.
No men and women sports and no transgender mutilization of our children. We don't want to.
Trump said we don't want that tranny shit.
We don't want that. So we added those 2 things. The 5 very.
Because he was using the thing that was shooting out. That's the little, I forgot what they called. It's supposed to try to divert the missile that was coming, and his flying was just A1. But that missile was definitely trying to take his ass out. But yeah, salute to the servicemen and women, man, because it take a lot of guts to be in the Air Force, the Navy, all of them, the Marines, all of them. Respect to all of them. But a fighter jet, you got a missile that's locked onto you, and you zip-zagging that motherfucker. He didn't panic. He didn't inject or nothing. He just knew it was like it was nothing to him. Shit, black folks, most of us scared of heights. If I go on a high-ass building, I don't even want to go out on the balcony. I'm like, man, I'm cool. Yeah, there was some Top Gun shit. And folks, so you hate SEPTA. I feel you. Shit. Thank you for your service, Trav. You said 9 years Air Force. Shit. Shit, that's what I'm talking about.
Activated sleeper cell inside the U.S.
I know. You seen that shit deep? I saw it too, man. I was out, man. I had to go downtown. I'm me and my pop riding up from downtown. We had took Board Street. Man, the ghettos was out. They was out. I said, look at this shit. That shit was it was out of pocket. Dude was riding behind me with the big Grand Marquise with the real gigantic rims and the music super loud. You can't hear yourself think. I'm just like, yo, man, that shit's played out. That's like the 90s. Niggas used to do that shit.
We've got we're watching every single one of them. Yeah, we know a lot about them. The biggest problem we have is the Democrat shutdown. We know a lot about them.
Jay said, imagine being in the military. Hold on. He said, imagine being in the military fighting a rich man's war over greed, money, oil, and power. Shaking my head.
You mean the news?
Yeah, I mean, that's one way to look at it. I mean, do you feel that way, Trav? Like, being as though you're in the Air Force, do you feel like if you're fighting for nothing? Or you look at it as, you're getting a paycheck and you fight for your country? Or because some people say that they feel like some people in the military feel like they crash test dummies, or I don't know. I know it got to be hard if you stationed somewhere and you thinking you're just doing your regular job, and all of a sudden you got to get shipped off to another country to fight a war, and you're like, what? You know what I mean? I don't know. I could never sign up for no shit like that, to be honest. But like I said, y'all a bunch of heroes because y'all do the work that people don't want to do. Trav said it's pointless. Trust me, Deep. I understand exactly how you feeling, brother. Listen. When I was riding up there, I was sounding like a racist white man. How I was talking about them people, man. It was making me so mad watching our people act this way. I'm like, yo, what is this? It's a shame, and it's not all our people.
Smart country. We've taken out.
It's not all our people at all. It's just some that's really make it bad for us.
You have to see this work. They have it's going to the refineries, being refined and used for, which is bait exactly. And so
hold on, y'all. Oh, that's the balloon. I keep hearing some noise. I'm like, hold up, my daughter upstairs. I got the ceiling fan in the dining room. That's the balloon I got in there hearing that noise. Okay. I'm like the dog right next to me. I'm like, what the hell is that noise?
Please go. Mr. President, you just suggested that Iran got its hands on a tomahawk and bomb its own elementary school on the first day.
You said unless you got disabilities, you'll get drafted. Yeah, what's the cutoff? What's the cutoff age? Is it 45? I think the cutoff age is 45. Like with being drafted, if it was like a big war or something. I think maybe y'all can Google and tell me. I don't know.
But I will certainly write the report charge. I'm willing to listen to that.
Shit. You said 39, 42? Oh yeah, I'm straight. And I'm gonna tell y'all how to get out of jury duty. I do it every time, and it works every time. Allegedly, when they send that letter in the mail for jury duty, you got to fill out the little card thing. Right on there that you are biased, you're racist, you're mentally challenged, you can't read or write, and you're schizophrenic. And I guarantee you, they will disqualify you every time. It works every fucking time. I fill it out, send it back, and they send me a journal or email. You have been disqualified for such and such. Thank you. So
the United States.
make sure you do that
or any of our allies, because they
if you don't want to go to jury duty. Sweet D, what's going on?
someday they'll have to do a story. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? But they were going to hit that. If I didn't hit
No, I didn't talk about the Rihanna house. I didn't even know nothing about that. I did see it briefly, but I didn't really
information,
check. I didn't care, to be honest with you. Let me just keep it real. I didn't really care about it. I saw something pop up on some channel, and they showed the bullet holes on somewhere on her property, and then that was it.
because they would have had a nuclear weapon within.
But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I didn't. As long as she wasn't hurt, it ain't nothing for. You know what I mean? And then why are they trying to shoot at her house anyway? Who she pissed off? You know what I mean? Like what? Why the hell are you trying to shoot Rihanna? He said they're gonna draft all the YNs. They need to, since they want to shoot switches and all the other dumb shit on the military. You said a crazy chick tried to offer. Wow. Yeah, you got crazy people out here, crazy fans. It's a shame.
I would say philosophically.
Well, I'm glad that she's all right. Ain't her boyfriend? Ain't that ASAP Rocky or some shit? I know he would have been devastated if his meal ticket would have got hurt. So he'd have been sick to his stomach. He been sounding like Steven on Django when they shot Calvin. He said no. For real.
In the back.
They shot the chick that was shooting at her crib. See, I don't know nothing about the story.
Yeah, well, I want to keep it open.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about it. The shooter was Latina.
And other countries, because they from the States, but they
U.S. policy and so does he have a target on his back? And how can you say?
I don't want to say because that would be inappropriate. But hey, look, I had a target on my back because, as you people wrote pretty well, they caught the assassin that was after me. So we just got them first, but they caught the assassin. They have him now in custody of those after. So.
Oh, $10 million bill. Yeah, she ain't getting out of that. I don't know how she gonna beat that case if they proven that she's mental. You know what I mean? Plead insanity, and then she go to a mental hospital for a year or two, and come home. That's gonna be her only defense. I mean, how else can you justify doing that?
They've been very innocent. They're great people.
Shit, she want to do some clever shit like pack her ass with some peanut butter or something. Go up with the judge and just put her hand in her pants, start making a bunch of crazy noises, and start licking her fingers like she got shit, and it's really peanut butter. Oh, tastes good. Oh, this person is insane. Shit. For real.
And as of today, there have been 8 U.S. military fatalities associated with the war in Iran. How many American deaths?
So, she actually made Ville say she was going to go do it, huh? Wow. Dang. No, I got that. I got that from training day. Remember he told the story. They was sitting talking, and he said the guy pleaded insanity. He was standing in front of the judge. He put his hand in his pants, and it was he packed his ass with peanut butter, and he licked his fingers clean and looked at the judge. And the judge said, "Oh, this man is insane." And then Time she found out that it was Jiffy, she had already signed the order. And he said, yeah. He said, when I see him, I'm going to put a bullet in him. But that shit was clever if you think about it. Damn, she was a former beauty pageant winner too. Wow. Yeah, I didn't check into the story. I'm pretty sure Small Head Baldhead did something on it. Tasha K probably did something on it. Small Head Baldhead. Like they be gassing Tasha K head up in the chat. A lot of women be gassing up too. You look so cute. No, Tasha K is a 6. She's a 6 with makeup. When she get glammed up, she's a 6. Without the makeup, she's a 4. She got big titties and a little short haircut. She got a good palmer head. You can palm her head for a good top. But she's not that. Yeah, she's not that. She what you call a late night special. Late night John. Last call at the bar. Last call. You can put that big mouth to use. You're always running your mouth. Put that motherfucker to use.
This is a war that's just getting started.
23 said his thing is how she get in that community. You know it's gated. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I guess she was really determined. Yeah, one of y'all got to send me the video that if it's a video of her talking about what she was going to do. I would like to see that. Now you got me intrigued to follow the story and shit. Cause I honestly didn't care. Oh yeah, you can't tell me. Tasha K definitely look like she gives some good top though. I give her credit. Credit is due. Like she gives some good head. You just bust on her titties and shit. You gotta do a joint like I make a crazy ugly noise and shit. Or do Steve Pop. Oh God. Swallow it. Oh please, Tasha, please. Oh.
There's been more now.
Man, I don't know.
That's what the United States has been using in this. I don't think we're going to have any. I could be wrong on that, but that's what the reporting suggests. And so when the president asked,
listen, I know a meat gobbler when I see him. I can guarantee you Tasha suck a mean dick. I can tell. She do it all. She do taint, balls, asshole, all that shit. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. You said that they blame Chris Brown yet? Yeah, I know, right? They still mad at Chris Brown when she swung on him too. They whooped each other ass. But Chris Brown survived that because he's talented. If he wasn't that talented, he would have been canceled back then. He would have been canceled. It airs at night. Yes, tonight includes senators Kane, Schiff, Booker, Tammy Paul.
they actually Rubio has to testify. They said the closed door briefings are not sufficient for them. They want public hearings, but they don't get that.
I mean, at the end of the day, everybody should keep their hands to themselves. You know what I mean? That makes it better, so you ain't got to worry about that situation. I mean, you can't tell a man how to react when a person put their hands on them. Should men hit women? No, but if you hit me first, I can't guarantee that I'm not gonna pop you back. I can't guarantee that. It depends on how hard you hit me. Now, if it's a little love, if it's something that's like, some bullshit, I'll let it slide. But if you crack me and that shit hurt, and then again, it depends on who you are too. If you a stranger, a chick, and you hit me in my face, then yeah, I'm gonna go with artist Hughes on you, the Cleveland bus driver. I'm gonna give you that slave master swing low uppercut. But if you somebody that I really love, I might let it slide. And I might tell you, all right, now cut it out now. Now, if you don't cut it out, I might have to give you a bitch slap. But other than that, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go full fledged on you. But they was arguing. She probably told Chris Brown, Michael Jackson dance better than you, Usher dance better than you. Then she put her hands on him and then that nigga went off. What the fuck you say? You said, Chris, you say Usher dance better than me, or Marion? You know what I mean? Like, you just never know. I mean, I don't know. We wasn't there. We was not there. That's why I love them equality videos when women be putting their hands on men and they return the favor. I love that shit. You shouldn't have been doing it, especially when they be them racist white women be doing that shit. A Jet 2 holiday. Yeah, real. Keep your hands to yourself, ladies and gentlemen. No, because when a person deserves something, they deserve it. You know what I mean? I'm not for no man just putting his hands on a woman for nothing. I ain't with that shit. You know. But if she put her hands on you, it's all fair game. Because if you want to be a man, I'm gonna treat you like a man. The great artist Hughes. It's the truth. I love watching them videos, them little shorts that be popping up. I remember two white women that they had smacked that black guy in that little restaurant, and he smacked shy both of them. Like, and what's the first thing they say? That's a female. Well, that's a man. Don't put your hands on him. The end. Now, I don't condone men putting their hands on a woman first. That's wrong. I don't care what she said to you. Let that shit go. But I saw one just like that video on in New York on the train when the dude had the Spanish boy, the Dominican dude. He had the 8-ball jacket on. The black chick was talking that shit. She put her hands on him, and he smacked the Sonic coins out of her. That was the most satisfying video I have ever seen. And they started rolling on him and shit. He was defending himself, but that smack was beautiful. I mean, for real, he should have did it harder because she was just so ratchet. And how you think you're going to just put your hands on another person for nothing and think there's no repercussion? I don't. That's why I'm too old for them games. You put your hands on me, I'm stomping a hole in you. I don't give a fuck if you're a woman, a man, who you are. Don't bother me. I ain't bothering you. I don't put my hands on nobody. I ain't trying to be tough. None of that. Leave me the fuck alone. That's why I don't like arguing with people in person because I know how I can go. Just like I watched them videos when women be spitting on God. Now that's something different too. Yeah, you spit on me? Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm on your ass. Cause that's the most disrespectful thing to do. Yeah, there was sissies that was trying to fight him. He was holding his own though. He was definitely holding his own. But that slap was beautiful. I think when I get off this live, I'm gonna watch that video again. That was classic. This is their 6th game in 9 nights and the second half of a back-to-back after playing some suggestion. Yeah, but I mean the Sixers, they just can't get. My man said, "You going to jail now? You going to jail?" Oh, the uppercut was beautiful. They said, "That's a female. I don't care. You want to be a man? I'm gonna treat you like a man." Shit. I saw one of the other videos. These three chicks try to jump this guy, and he served all three of them. Oh, it was so satisfying. They jumped on him, was busting him in his head. He turned around, waka 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 waka.
This Oregon State team by 20. They just lost to St. Mary's. Expect a big performance tonight. It's an Oregon State team that played yesterday. 46% from deep. I think it's too tough to turn around.
Oh, I love that video. No name. Oh, yes, I did see that video. They jump behind the counter at the McDonald's. I think he was a Tever. Yeah, he definitely was Caribbean or something. He was either Jamaican or something. I don't think he was regular black. Oh yeah, he grabbed that pipe. Listen, they had that coming. You jump behind the counter, and then y'all gonna get mad when he set it off. And remember the staff member was trying to stop him. And he looked back at him like, "No, you can't tell a person how to, like." I'm like that. When I get mad, it's hard for me to calm down right then and there. Like, it take me a little bit. And that's how I was with him. His adrenaline, because you had the nerve to jump over the counter trying to harm you. It's 2 against 1. So he did right. 'Cause I heard the one chick, I think he split her skull or some shit they said. Cracked the skull or something. Yeah, he said don't mess with them gas station employees too, yeah. Yeah, the white lady in the background yelling, "Stop!" Yep. Stop. You wasn't yelling stop when them chicks jump behind that goddamn counter, you wasn't yelling stop. I loved every minute of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, them foreign dudes, he said they got shotguns and machetes. You ain't never lied. They be ready. They be ready. They don't they don't they don't play that. That's why you can never underestimate nobody. You think because they working at a gas station, what that mean? They still a man. You can't underestimate Habib. He got something back there for you. They push that button, lock you in there. Shit. Yeah, real talk. The moral of the story is don't put your hands on a man. Don't do it. You ain't gotta worry about getting beat with a metal pipe. Tore their asses up. A big ass whooping. You ain't never lied exactly what it was. I guarantee you they probably tried to sue McDonald's, but you jumped over the, you know what I mean? You were the aggressor. You said, did I see the Chinese people was beating the stud with the pistol? I don't think I seen that one. I don't think I seen that one, Rick. Man, they beating the stud with a pistol. Damn, stud must have been out of pocket. I mean, why? Yeah, I gotta look that video up. I don't think I've seen that one. That's hilarious. Because some of them studs be thinking they tough, and they deserve what they get. They locked up behind the counter. Yeah, that's what they do. They tried that shit with me a long time ago. I had one to this Asian barbershop, and I'm still mad about this shit. And long story short, I ain't like the way dude cut my hair. So I was telling him, telling him, hey, I want him to fix it. And the guy was like, oh, you always complaining. And I was like, always complaining? This is my first time in here. What are you talking about? And they locked the door on me. And I was like, I said, if it's gonna be, it's gonna be. And then but see, this is the thing. This is what they said to themselves. They said this motherfucker must know how to really fight, or he got a gun on him. And I had my shit on me. I had a fucking what I had on me that day. I think I had my 9mm on me, and they couldn't see it though. And I told him, I said, if you don't open this motherfucking door, it's gonna be a fucking problem. And we'll call the cop. I said, call them. I said, call them motherfuckers. And they wound up opening the door, and I left. And I lied to you not. As soon as I got in my car and pulled off, the cops pulled up. And they lied and told the cops that I pulled a gun out and all this other little bullshit. I'll never forget that shit. I was so fucking mad. Like I can't even tell y'all what I wanted to do. I can't even say it on YouTube, but you could read between the lines how mad it made me, because it was like, how you gonna try to lock me in? And all I said was, I want you to fix my shit. And they was talking greasy, and then when I got up and started getting rowdy, they was like, oh shit, this motherfucker must got something on him. Yeah, I never went back to that particular shop, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to have so many evil thoughts after that. Oh my god, that's why, like, I don't know if anybody know about the Taurus sign. When we get mad, I don't know if any Taurus is on here now, but when we get mad, man, I have a very bad temper, and I could admit it. I be having thoughts that ain't cool, and I'm working on my temper. I am. I really am working on it. But if I could have made them disappear and got away with it, I would have. That's how mad I was. That shit had me so hot, because I'm like, y'all gonna try to intimidate me. Now, granted, technically speaking, I probably could have let off, because I kind of felt fear for my life. It's 4 or 5 of y'all against me, but I'm glad I handled it. I'm glad they opened that door, because they ain't opened that door, it would have been something. And they had cameras, so that would have basically been my ticket for freedom. Hold on a second, man. I keep hearing shit. Oh, that's the balloon. That big ass balloon that ain't died yet. The big ass Valentine's Day balloon. I got the ceiling fan on high. Okay, I keep hearing a noise. I'm like, what the fuck? You say you punched him in the eye and ran out the store. Yeah, Trav, I feel you, man. Some of these people be tripping, man. They be bugging. That's why I try not to like the other day. I was at the gas station and I had on one of my nice watches, and this dude, you could tell he was like kind of like a bumble. Like he was like, he could tell he was a little thrown off. He was like talking to himself, and he was just doing too much. He was like, "Yo, oh hey, can I see your watch? I ain't gonna take it." I said, "Motherfucker, you ain't gonna take my watch. I ain't gonna think I'm gonna let you take my." Oh no, I mean like that, man. I'm just saying. I'm like, so I showed him the watch. Oh, that joke. I see it again. I said, "You doing too much, bro." Oh man, why you doing me like? I said, "Look, bro." I said, "Look, I'm a cool dude, but my personal space. I don't like people getting too close to me. Like, I ain't worrying about you trying to take my watch, because if you do, there's repercussions to that. But it's always your own kind with some goofy shit." Hold on a second. I've been losing y'all. I see the neighbors out here talking. They probably talking about my ass. Oh, let me see something. Hold on a second. Let me see something. He's salty about that. About getting that fine. Let's see something.
So Howie's spent looking to save money and spend it
So
somewhere.
that's what I was going to ask you. What do we make of Howie standing pat and really not doing anything so far?
Oh yeah, I'm back. You know how white people are. Shit, they huddle up. They huddle up and shit, talking like, hold up. Or like if you're going through a drive-through and they got a homeless person, they be standing right by the window. Can I get 50 cents? Can I get $1? Can I get and you know? And I try not to be rude or whatever, but like you doing too much. You standing in the goddamn drive-through line. Like, come on, man! You making people uncomfortable. Like, get away from my car. Like, it's ways on how to do things. It's really ways on how to do it. And you got all-star bums that be the same ones that be in the same spot. I call them all-star bums, the popular ones. It's like all that effort you doing into that. I'll be trying to get a job somewhere. You harassing the damn customers, shit. I'll be trying to get a job at the damn place, something. And I try to be sympathetic because some of them are mentally ill. So to the ones that's mentally ill, I'm more lenient with them because they can't help it. But the ones that ain't mentally ill, come on now. We can't be doing that. Yeah, I heard something about that. Woman died in college from a stray bullet. Yeah, that's this is why I always tell you I can't stand niggas. Senseless violence. Woman died for nothing. Her life was cut short for what? That's crazy. And that's why you think white folks, why you think certain neighborhoods are so expensive? They do that for a reason. To keep your black ass out. That's why the property taxes are very expensive. They do that on purpose. Because they know if you black and you live there, you're gonna have some sense because the amount of money that you're paying for the home, the taxes you're paying. They want to keep the riffraff out. That's why they have it like that. Shit, Haddonfield, New Jersey, the average house is $1.2 million. Ain't no hood rat type of person gonna be living in a $1.2 million house. Plus paying $15,000 to $20,000 a year in taxes. That's why they do it like that. That gentrification is real. When they gentrify certain neighborhoods and you start seeing white people walking around with poodles and shit, little dogs, and all of a sudden you see little stores with little chairs out front, little cafe chairs. You know what I'm talking about? It's gentrified. You know what time it is. I'm about to watch one of my favorite episodes of Sanford and Son. Cousin Emma. I'm gonna fix you a big breakfast. You like pancakes, sausages, blueberry muffins, scrambled eggs? That bitch ain't cook shit. She said, I'ma do it for you. In fact, let me see. Sanford and Son.
Maybe he wants to play Texas. Maybe he want something got that. That's a good point. And that defense, the Texans have. I thought the Texans were going to go further in the playoffs because I their defense there, and maybe that was the appeal. But so
Yeah, Sanford and Son, my shit. That episode, the Joan Coffins episode, my shit. Yes. Yeah, I always like watching them old shows.
It's a big game for of course Team USA. I think a win here almost
assuredly advances you into the knockout round.
I Want My Daddy Records. That's a classic too. Here it go, Cousin Emma. Yep. And that's Bill Cosby's mom on the Cosby Show. I didn't realize that until recently and shit. Cousin Emma was Bill Cosby's mom on the Cosbys. Yes, I watch What's Happening. The original What's Happening. Sanford and Son. The Jeffersons. Different Strokes. Every now and then I put on WKRP in Cincinnati. I more or less like the theme songs in the show. And when I'm on my cartoon shit, I put on the Flintstones, Heathcliff. Shit, what y'all know about the Heathcliff and that Flintstone? That's the shit. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the rest of this water. I ain't drinking no more water the rest of the night, boy. You already know how that shit go. Oh yeah, Bubba, my boy. I Want My Daddy Records. Yeah, Three's Companies is I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing I can say. Them two white women, I would have fucked them. And I don't normally snow bunny, but something about them two motherfuckers, I'd have fucked shit out of both of them. Especially the one with the Janet with the little red black hair. For some reason, I was attracted to her. And I don't want Umar to hear me say that. But I know I remember as a kid watching, I was attracted to them bitches. I never was really into white women at all, but it was something about them too. I would have fucked. And who else I would have banged? Kelly off of Married with Children. I would have banged her too. And the chick from Monique's show, the fat ass, I would have banged her. And what you call it was sexy too. Angelina Jolie. I always thought she was cute. She ain't really had no body, but she had a pretty face and them lips. I wouldn't mind jamming my dick in her mouth. None. What's the deal, bro? Yeah, Jack was tripping. I'd have had both of them sucking each side of my swipe. Come on, knock on my door. Come on, knock on my door. Lick my balls for you. This threesome too. Shit, we made our own, man. Shit. I think they did a spoof porno of that. I think of Three's Company. I gotta look it up. I remember back in the day they used to do a lot of the spoof pornos. I know they did Rock. They did Living Color. They did Good Times one. Yeah, they did quite a few of them. What's the deal, SETI 5? What's popping with you? But yeah, there wasn't many white women but I ain't gonna lie, they would have got it. I'd have told Umar, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Umar. But yeah, those were the shows. And then every now and then I get in the mood. I watch Martin. I watch Fresh Prince, Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Um, I never was into Peggy, bro. I never, because Peggy butt was so flat, man. It just turned me off. You gotta have a little something back there. You know what I mean? But Peggy, she just had big titties and no butt. Like, yeah, I couldn't. Nah. You say you only watch Nickelodeon and Disney and Cartoon Network. You say you was never into the Martin show. Yeah, Martin show was tight. I like that show way better than Good Times. Yeah.
If I give you this, can you cash at me?
Say it again.
If I give you this, can you cash at me?
Yeah.
It's 20.
Oh, okay. You want to get you some mochi? You gonna get some more mochi?
No.
What you about to order?
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay. Oh, you ordering that tonight?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me do something real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. Yeah. The Martin show was good. Yeah, I used to Yeah, see it goes to show how we are as people. I love Married with Children, and it didn't matter to me that they were white. It was a great show. The show was funny. The show was funny. And we us as black folks, we don't care what your color is. If the show funny, if it's good. Like that's in my top three of all time of TV shows. Married with Children. That was my shit. To this day I still watch it. I got it taped actually on my the reruns on my DVR. I fuck with that heavy. Shit. My Mount Rushmore is Sanford and Son, Married with Children, and Rock. That's my Mount Rushmore. Money Mall, what's the deal? Yeah, as far as sitcoms, man, shit, Married with Children, that shit was a classic, man. Like, you know, but it's all about personal preference, what you like. I know for me, that's a classic. That Sanford and Son and Rock for me is my top three. Now, of course, you got to throw in the Jeffersons and um other little shows, but if I had to pick a three, yeah, give me Rock, Sanford and Son, and Married with Children. It don't even matter what order. And then anything after that, you could throw in, you could throw in the other joints. Like I wasn't big on Good Times. I could watch it. And the crazy part about it, what's happening is like neck and neck with Rock. Like I like both of them shows that much, so I couldn't go wrong with either one of them. Now I didn't particularly care for what's happening now. I watched it, but when they got older, but the original was happening. You can't go wrong with it. So hold on, the Mount Rushmore is normally three or four. I always get it mixed up. If it's 4, then I'm adding what's happening to it. What's happening, Sanford and Son, Rock, and Married with Children. But if it's only 3, it's between what's happening and Rock was one I would put in there. Because some of y'all probably don't remember that show Rock. Because you know what I'm saying? Like they don't, it's hard to find. Matter of fact, you're not going to find no episodes on TV. You got to get it off of YouTube. Somebody on YouTube has a couple of the seasons on there, the whole episodes on there. It's only how you're going to really get it. But it seemed kind of odd how a strong black show they don't have on none of the throwback channels. They play everything else, but that show. So I would definitely look into that show if you've never seen it on YouTube. Powerful show. They had Pinky on. Well, he had a couple, little scene, a couple episodes on there. He wasn't the main character, but he had some powerful episodes, and it was on point. You said 2.5 Men. I wouldn't put it on none of my tops. I mean, I watched it. It wasn't a bad show, but I wouldn't. Jassy, what's the deal? No Name said Florida Evans can get it. Yeah, you smoking crack. I know you trolling. Florida looked like shit, and I ain't saying that to be facetious. I didn't see nothing about her that was attractive. Nothing. Nothing. I mean nothing. I would rather jerk off than to get with Esther Roll. Esther Roll looked like shit. I'm sorry. She was not attractive TV mom. And shout out to James because James played that role like he loved like she was so cute because she wasn't it. I'm just being that's just my preference. I mean, y'all maybe you might think something else. I mean, but it was nothing about her that was attractive. It just wasn't. I mean, I'm just being real, man. You said what about Bill Cosby's wife? You talking about Felicia Rashad? Listen. She was attractive, but I never looked at her like that. Like to be honest with you, I don't know why. I just never looked at her like that. When I go back and watch the old episodes, I could acknowledge that yeah, she's a nice looking woman, but it just never. I never thought of her like that for some strange reason. I don't know why. And then Florida, like her character was irritating as fuck. Every time James want to come up with an idea to get some money to get up out the project, oh no, James, no. He wanted to gamble, get some money. No, Jesus not gonna like it, bitch. Jesus ain't helping you get out them projects. You eat them old ass, stale ass grits every goddamn day. You hollering white to white sky daddy Jesus. You don't go sit your fucking the sweaty neck ass down somewhere. Every time they wanted to do something to get up out the fucking crib, she was bitching. I couldn't stand her character. I was just like, wow. That's why I couldn't watch that buffoon ass show. That shit was kind of buffoonish if you really think about it. Dynamite! Like, get the fuck out of here. Fuck. I'm so, I'm sorry, man. I just gotta keep it 1,000, man. She wasn't it for me. I'm cool. I would rather jack off. They acting all holy and shit, man. Holy shit don't get you nowhere. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, nothing but bad luck. Soon as James finally got a real job, the motherfucker got killed in Alaska. What kind of shit is that? Got killed with the Eskimos. Like that's wild. Shit, man. Look, I'm a freak, but I ain't that much of a freak. Florida, listen, Florida couldn't. I'm good. Cause I'm sitting here thinking I can see her face now. Oh, James. Oh, yeah, that little brittle pad afro she had, that little mini brittle pad ass. Nah, nah. She wasn't a good TV mom. I'm sorry. The TV moms that were attractive, you had Claire Huxtable, even though I wasn't really into her, but she was attractive. You had the other black lady from Parenthood, the wife, Robert Townsend wife on there. I forgot her name. She was nice looking. Um shit. What other black moms was out back then? I'm trying to remember. Shit, hell. I'd rather fuck Weezy Jefferson than fucking Florida Evans. And Weezy not attractive. I would rather titty fuck Weezy Jefferson than Florida. Who else? Back then, let me think. Let me see. Let me see. They didn't have a whole black. Come and think about it. Most of the black moms back in the day were garbage. It was only a couple that was all right looking. Harriet from fucking Family Matters didn't look good. Her voice irritate the fuck out of me. That'll make my dick go limp. Um, who else? Who else? Yeah, I don't, man. Look, man, fuck that. Yeah, they wasn't no lookers at all. Yeah, Weezy was out of pocket. I mean, they did our black sisters dirty. Think about it. They could have hired some better looking moms and shit. Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, I narrowed it down. Wanda from Bernie Mac show. I don't want balls deep in her. I was, yeah, she was nice looking. Her, the chick from Parenthood, and Claire Huxtable. That's it. All the rest of them bras is garbage. Like I don't mind a woman having weight on. I don't mind a big woman. But now Maple off of what's happening is a little too big. But I'd have took her down over Florida. Shit, I'd have put on a back brace and went to work. You said what she like an African or Caribbean or something? I don't know. She did have that look like she could have been. I'm gonna have to Google that to see if after role did she have any type of Caribbean descent. I'm not sure. I know she was older than James in the show because he was only 8 years older than JJ in real life. Yeah, but that's those are the shows we grew up on. That's for sure. You better know it. What type of you do videos? What's Shorty name? Just being Jazzy podcast. You be doing videos or what? I never seen you before. I'm trying to think. I gotta see your face. There's a lot of y'all be having avatars of other people, but I might if you do videos, I check your channel out. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I guess I don't know if you got a public. You know, if you sub to somebody, it'll show it. So if you sub to my channel, I don't know if your public thing shows or not. I'll be able to sub to yours. What type of content you be doing? I just know my daughter's being lazy as hell. I just told her I said I'm gonna cook tomorrow. I said you cook for yourself today. I bought all the damn food from the market, and then she just asked me to cash app it so she can get something from Chipotle. I tell you, teenagers, man. You said not much, but you're about to gonna start different topics. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check you out. I'm gonna check you out. Well, if you're new, then welcome. I'm wild, so I'm gonna let you know that from the rip. So this channel here, you see the name of the channel. Very unapologetic. I talk about everything. And I give it raw. But this like my seventh channel, to be honest. So I had a way bigger channel. How long my channel been going now, y'all? About a year now? It's been about a year, right? I don't even think YouTube ever gonna give me that channel back. I'm gonna try to apply for it again, see if they give it to me, but I doubt it. But yeah, I talk about a little bit of everything, but I just keep, we keep a family style over here. Real raw. You never know what you're gonna get. Some days I'll do a food review, some days I'll do a comedy skit. It don't matter. But if you like real funny shit, real down to earth, this is a channel for you. Yeah, we like a small little family over here. Some of the people over here is from my old channel, and depends on the day. But yeah, I'm going. I know one thing. I'm glad that shit died down. The Anton Daniels shit. I was so sick of hearing about that. Like, I'm glad that died down because don't nobody really give a shit. Matter of fact, what Corey been up to? Because I ain't checked his show out in a while. Did he finally get back to the 5150 show, or he's still addressing people? Because I ain't clicking to a show in a minute. Because he kept going back and forth. I'm like, man, let's get back to the jokes, man. It's like fuck all the haters. Do what you gonna do. Cause what's today? He still go live on Tuesdays, right? I think Tuesday. I think Monday. I think on Tuesdays. Oh, he's still addressing people every week. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gotta, Corey. You gotta be unapologetic, man. You say what you mean what you say, and keep it moving. What he should have did when they exposed the shit about, them little fucked up jokes he said about kids, he should have just apologized. You know what I mean? Like it sometimes take a real man to admit when you're wrong or you go too far. He could have said, "Look, you know what I mean? The joke went a little too crazy. I shouldn't have said that. Blah 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 blah." And then move from it. Like because if you just ignore it and act like you ain't do nothing wrong, people gonna look at you sideways even more. Because right, wrong, and different. That joke wasn't cool about that 5-year-old. I wasn't feeling that. You don't even think like that when it comes to a child. But he letting people get in his head. I'm like, you too old to be worried about what people think. It was very suspect for him to say, and that's why that's why I was like, shut up, go sit down. That's why I kind of stopped fucking with him because I was just like, yo, like I didn't even know about that joke, and when I heard it, relax, it's okay, buddy. It's just a UPS. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sit. Good boy. It's all right, buddy. I know you're trying to protect the house. It's cool. But yeah, when he basically relax, 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 relax. It's okay. He about to deliver a package, okay? I know. Stay. Get your ass back. Hold on, y'all. Get back. Get back. You ain't gonna do shit anyway. What you whining for? Get back. Man. He can't help my dog can't help himself. Relax. I'm telling you, as soon as he see the UPS or Amazon truck pull up, he goes fucking he go ape shit. Yeah, he be going crazy, man. He do not the male person, he don't like them, nothing, anything. He go wild. Before they even get on the block, he be knowing. Like dogs be having that sense and shit. He'll just start barking. I'm like, what are you barking for? I look next thing you know, I see the John pull up. Still light outside, 7 o'clock. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, Corey will basically get back if he just start ignoring the shit and just keep it moving. Breezy, what's the deal, bro? What's popping? You late, Breezy. Shit, we almost 3 hours in, man. Shit, we've been talking about everything. I started the show off talking about these simps, how they mess the game up. Men simping for some of these women and some of these threes and fours, making them feel like they tens. And there's nothing wrong with complimenting a woman and making her feel special, but at the same time, don't hype her up to make her think that she's something that she's not. Because some of you guys got a bad habit of doing that. Because let's keep it 100. If a woman gonna give you some pussy, she gonna give you some pussy. You ain't gotta do all that hyping up. She already know when she meets you, she gonna give you some. It's all about if you talk your way out of the coochie. That's basically what it is. And any woman listening know I'm telling the truth. When a woman attracted to you, she'll let you get away with shit more than the dude she ain't really feeling. You could talk to her a certain way, whatever, talk a little shit to her. She'll laugh it off. Come here, bitch, suck this dick. Oh, and she'll do it. But if she ain't feeling you like that and you say that shit, who you calling a bitch? The women know I ain't lying. And just like if a female really attracted to you, she gonna give you that pussy faster than if she ain't feeling you like that and you got to get inside her mind before she, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the truth. So you ain't got to do all that capping up and all that, like them Instagram thoughts, so-called self-proclaimed Instagram models that guys be hyping them up and, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you this, and fuck out of here. You said you was working for the white man, Breezy? Hey, man, listen, you got to get that check, right? Gotta do what you got to do. Make sure that shit, at the end of the week or every 2 weeks, working for the white man get you what? Get you some green. You gotta do what you gotta do. You always work smart, not hard. I mean, hell, you got chicks weighing 300 pounds acting like they dime pieces because niggas be hyping their asses up. Like, bitch, you got like 5 fupas and you sitting here acting like you a dime piece. You don't go sit your ass down somewhere and stop playing with me. That's why I don't even go on Instagram that much no more. I only get on there to check messages. I don't even post shit on there. And then it pop up these chicks, and I be like laughing, like, and some of them be having nice bodies, but they face be garbage, but they be acting like they the shit. I'm like, yo, man, be humble. Ain't nothing more sexier than a woman being humble, down to earth and real, and yeah, real talk. Like that chick thanked them off. Like you ain't never lied, no name. A motherfucker 500 pounds talking about some sheep pool niggas and this that. Now don't get me wrong, you got some guys that got a real big girl fetish. Like remember I told you the homie I was cool with, he like them big like that. But I don't mind a big woman, but she too big. Like that's too much. Like that's just like disrespectfully big. You know it stink. I mean you could just hump her legs and bust a nut. You ain't gotta put it in because there's just so much flesh. You know. And she had nerve to say she was bisexual. Who the fuck opening them fucking legs and that's some fear factor type shit, putting your face down there. Yeah, thank the moth be good for some head because she got a little pretty face. She probably gets some. She got good. Her mouth feel like a pussy. You know what I mean? A little warm. But that's about it. Yeah, you know it stink down there because there's no room for no air. Like, it's no room to like ventilate. There's no ventilation system down there. And I'm not saying that to be smart. I'm just being honest. Imagine you spreading them joint. Oh my Jesus! Gonna be burn marks. Burn marks are between her legs because rubbing together and shit. Because she be causing forest fires with legs, thighs rubbing. And you go down there and try to eat that. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! And as soon as you put your head in, you're gonna come because it's too warm down there. You can't, your dick can't get no oxygen. As soon as you put it in, you're gonna bust. You open them legs up, as soon as you let them legs close, that shit gonna go plop. So I'm like, damn, already? Like, bitch, you 500 pounds. It's warm. That's like a damn warm oven in that motherfucker. Warm, wet oven. You're gonna find all types of shit in that pussy. You're gonna find potato chips, Snicker bars, honey bun pack wrappers, Hershey Kisses packs, leftover condoms, all types of shit you're gonna find up in there. Shit. I know I ain't lying. Yeah, to each his own, man. You know, a big woman like that, man. Shit, that's yeah. Hey, Wilcox, we in 2026 now. This gonna be the year you gonna get your virginity. You gonna finally get some, bro. Cause how old is Wilcox? How old are you again? He said he was 30, right? 29 or 30. Yeah, if you don't get no poom poom this year, then I'm gonna have to put you on the list, man. I'm gonna put you on the honey child list. Cause you must be saving yourself for something. I don't know, but not busting a nut with a woman all them years. It's like you in jail, but you free. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't you know you're free, right? We's free. You can do it, bro. I'm gonna start thinking that you're a punk. You know, because shit, how women be looking. No reason in the world why you should still be a virgin. Shit, if I gotta pay a motherfucker to get some pussy, I'll do it. That'd be my that'll be my contribution to you. I mean, for real, because I can't imagine going all that time without no fucking coochie, man. That's ridiculous. That's why I don't never want to go to jail. I'm losing my mind and shit. I can't bust a nut with a woman. Cause remember last year he told us he was supposed to go to Vegas or go somewhere, travel, and he was gonna pay a prostitute or well he said escort. Excuse me, it's all the same shit. But he's gonna get him an escort. What happened with that? Let me find out you scared of pussy, bro. Where you at, Wilcox? Where your ass at? What Pac say on Juice? This nigga scared. Let me find out. Yeah, I'm about to get my nut ass off of here, y'all. We've been live for a minute. Make sure y'all hit the like on the way out. And the shorty, yeah, if you're a real channel, if you ain't no troll, I'm gonna come sub to your joint because you know it be trolls and shit. So I'm gonna check you out. But yeah, y'all have a good night, man. Y'all stay drama free, sucker free, disease free. Till next time, I holla at y'all.